Hi everyone, how you doing? God has been faithful. I have a very daring sermon to you. Make sure you watch this video to the end to be well enlightened on this topic. Is God real? Turn around, look at yourself. Is God real? This is a very deep topic. Make sure you stay glued to the end of this video because I'll be pouring out insight on this topic. Thank you. We know that God is real because he has revealed himself in three ways. In creation, look at yourself. In his word, look at the Bible, look at books. And in his son, Jesus Christ. Look at redemption being paid around you. Do you want eyesight seeing? Go to Jerusalem, go to Israel, and see that Jesus Christ really existed. The most basic proof of God's existence is simply what he has made. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his internal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that men are without excuse. Romans 1:20. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Psalm 19:1. If I found a wristwatch in the middle of a field, I would not assume that it just appeared out of nowhere or that it had always existed based on the watch design. I will assume it had a designer. But there is far greater design and precision in the world around us. Our measurement of time is not based on wristwatch, but on God's handwork. The regular rotation of the earth and the radioactive properties of the Celsius 133 atom. The universe displays great design, and this argues for a great designer. If I found an encoded message, I would seek out a cryptographer to help break the code. My assumption would be that there is an intelligent sender of the message, someone who created the code. How complex is the DNA code that we carry in every cell of our bodies? Does not the complexity and purpose of DNA argue for an intelligent writer of the code? Not only has God made an intricate and finely tuned physical world, he has also instilled a sense of eternity in the heart of every person. Ecclesiastes 3:11. Mankind has an innate perception that there is more to life than meets the eye, that there is an existence higher than its earthly routine. Our sense of eternity manifests itself in at least two ways: lawmaking and worship. Every civilization throughout history has valued certain moral laws, which are surprisingly similar from culture to culture. For example, the ideal of love is universally esteemed, while the act of lying is universally condemned. This common morality, this global understanding of right and wrong, points to a supreme moral being who gave us such cripples, known as thought. In the same way, people all over the world, regardless of culture, have always cultivated a system of worship. The object of worship may vary, but the sense of a higher power is an undeniable path of being human. Our propensity to worship accords with the fact that God created us in his own image, Genesis 1:27. God has also revealed himself through us. In his word, the Bible, throughout scripture, the existence of God is treated as a self-evident fact, Genesis 1:1 and Exodus 3:14. When Benjamin Franklin wrote his autobiography, he did not waste time trying to prove his own existence. Likewise, God does not spend much time proving his existence in his book. The life-changing nature of the Bible, its integrity, and the miracles which accompany its writing should be enough to warrant a closer look. The third way in which God revealed himself is through his Son, Jesus Christ. John 14:6-11. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and the only one who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. John 1:1-14. See also Colossians 2-9. In Jesus' amazing life, he kept the entire Old Testament law perfectly and fully the prophecies concerning the Messiah, 5:17. He performed countless acts of comparison and public miracles to authenticate his message and bear witness of his deity, John 21:24-25. Then, 3 days after his crucifixion, he rose from the dead, a fact affirmed by hundreds of eyewitnesses. 1 Corinthians 15:6. The historical record abounds with proof of who Jesus is. The Apostle Paul said this thing was not done in a corner, Acts 26:26. We realize that there will always be skeptics who have their own ideas concerning God and will act the evidence accordingly. And there will be some whom no amount of proof will convince. Psalm 14 verse 1. It will all comes down to faith. Hebrews 11:16. Thank you for watching this video to the end. And I'll be doing a series 2 on this, to lay more emphasis if God is really real. To me, he is, because I see him in my day-to-day life. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever we post a new video. God bless you.